We welcome you to another edition of WEDF Raw. This is Frank Hall coming alongside Brian Henniger, and we continue the road to WEDF Rebellion. We are live from Detroit, Michigan, and what a night we have for tonight.
We certainly do. Tonight is going to be one of those nights where you don't know what's going to happen, but you know you're going to see something special. This is an evening full of excitement, and I'm honored to be back here.
In our main event, Cody Rhodes will challenge John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship in the John Cena Open Challenge. And here comes the man that John Cena defeated at Night of Champions Extreme Rules. Here comes Goldberg, and Goldberg is not in a happy mood.
I think that goes without saying. We all saw what happened there. You know, it was a matchup. It was hard fought, and to say that Goldberg was not happy with the end result would be an understatement, because he is. I've never seen him this angry before.
It was a last man standing match, and Goldberg underestimated John Cena. He won that World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Kurt Angle quickly at last resort. But Goldberg's reign ended as soon as it started.
It sure did, and you know, for a lot of people, they'll tell you that they don't believe they're really a champion until the day they defend it for the first time. He didn't get to defend it the first time, because as soon as he won it, John Cena took it away from him, and I think it's pretty clear he wants a rematch, and I am worried about anybody who gets in his way.
Oh, we saw victims such as Sami Zayn and Kurt Angle be victimized by Goldberg. But Goldberg, last time on Raw, actually got into a confrontation with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, I'm sure Goldberg would say that it's collateral damage if you get in his way with the way he is right now, taking your life into your own hands.
And also,
he's got a mic.
Yeah, Goldberg's actually going to talk. There's also the Miz that have had issues with Goldberg. Very disrespectful words from Goldberg.
Absolutely.
You remember how Goldberg decimated Kurt Angle on the 10-year anniversary show, though?
I was there.
Goldberg says John Cena's next. He wants that World Heavyweight Championship rematch since not at Rebellion. Oh, here comes a man who's had a lot of history with Goldberg.
That's true.
The Miz was double-crossed by Mr. McMahon, and the match man was later to be revealed as Goldberg. And Miz has had enough. We saw the Miz snap at the 10-year anniversary show, attacking Mr. McMahon, Goldberg's manager.
Well, the Miz, you know, he's had a change of opinion. He's had a change of heart lately, and he feels like he's been disrespected, not just here in the WEDF, but in virtual wrestling in general. He feels like everywhere he looks, he can find somebody that's been trying to take him out, someone who's been trying to, just completely and utterly ignore him, and he has, and you push a man far enough, he's going to start pushing back on you.
Well, Miz believes he's the true face of WEDF. He made it known by attacking many superstars last season that he deserved to be the face of the company. That led to him being double-crossed.
There's an old expression in this world, the boss isn't always right, but he's always the boss. And wait a minute, the Miz is going to talk now.
Miz also wants the World Heavyweight Championship. He was stripped of that opportunity after losing at Survivor Series and couldn't challenge for the title again as long as Jeff Hardy was champion. Or anyone was champion.
Oh,
Oh, here comes our Raw General Manager, JBL. I think JBL needs to step in before things go chaotic. We see what the Miz is capable of, and we know what Goldberg's capable of. That could be a train wreck waiting to happen.
exactly. That could be violence waiting to happen.
The JBL, like him or not, has actually been a very unbiased general manager, making the best decisions for business.
Well, he knows where his bread's getting buttered, to be honest with you. And he clearly, understands that if he doesn't do his job right, he's got to answer to Vince McMahon. And would you want to have to answer to Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon's no longer the chairman. Shane McMahon is.
I meant Shane McMahon. I apologize.
That's okay. Yeah, Shane McMahon, thanks to John Cena, defeated Hulk Hogan, stripping Mr. McMahon of his power. Vince McMahon was kind of at fault for all this too. Vince McMahon thought he could rationalize and make the best decisions, and it backfired on him. We're in a new area of WEDF, but still some things haven't changed. Goldberg believes this should be the top of the top. Wait a minute. Ooh. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan right now.
Oh, here we go.
The winner will go on to Rebellion to face John Cena and Goldberg in a triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That right there is the kind of matchup that you live for.
The Miz feels a little disrespected. He defeated Kurt Angle few episodes ago.
And here comes Mr. Money in the Bank.
Perhaps the hottest superstar in WEDF right now. He's been on a wave of momentum. And then episode 352, the Miz actually defeated Kurt Angle, and defeating a former World Heavyweight Champion because of Kurt Angle. That Miz got beat by Goldberg barely. I mean that could I'm not sure why JBL decided to have Miz fight Daniel Bryan here.
Well, I honestly don't know. I noticed Goldberg hasn't left either. He's probably going to stand here as we hope, an unbiased observer, but we know that's not going to happen.
Well, there's a lot of history between the Miz and Daniel Bryan and Goldberg as well, and no way out. Daniel Bryan always defeated Goldberg to become WEDF champion. Back when Goldberg was WEDF champion. This match is getting ready to be underway. The Miz taking on Daniel Bryan.
Bell sounds, we are underway. Two of the finest in-ring competitors in the world today, and they're going to get it on right now.
And last episode of Raw, after John Cena defeated Duke Ammons in the John Cena Open Challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, we saw The Miz attack John Cena and was ran off by Daniel Bryan.
There you go. And The Miz throwing the right hands early.
This is kind of a grudge match between the two. Do you think Goldberg wants either Miz or Daniel Bryan? Or do you think it matters to Goldberg?
I don't think it really matters to him. I mean, Goldberg has shown that he doesn't have respect for anybody in this industry. He respects no man in the... He respects no man in the wrestling business. And I don't think he would care who he wrestled as long as he had the opportunity to annihilate that person, as long as it got him one step closer to the WEDF Championship.
Well, what the factor of Daniel Bryan being Mr. Money in the Bank is Bryan with a drop kick.
That's very true as well, but I mean, but that gives Daniel Bryan a lot of control in a situation like this.
Well, Daniel Bryan, he has nothing to lose here. He still has a guaranteed world championship match. So Daniel Bryan could be, it's everything the game for The Miz and nothing to lose for Daniel Bryan.
That's very, very true. And, you know, if you're, Daniel Bryan just gets plowed by The Miz. So, The Miz, you're absolutely right. The Miz has everything to gain in this contest and everything else to lose. But think of it like this. If you're Daniel Bryan, you walk in with the Money in the Bank title with Money in the Bank briefcase in a title match. If you lose that match, you can just trade it in and get another shot right then and there when your opponent is fatigued.
That's right. And Daniel Bryan had a chance to cash in on John Cena last time on Raw. Daniel Bryan instead shook the hand of John Cena. I think Daniel Bryan wants to cash in man to man the right way.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan has shown he is a man of integrity and a man of great personal pride. He doesn't want to snipe on somebody.
The Miz with some it kicks, saving the yes kicks, disrespecting Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, but the Miz, of course, he thinks he is the it factor. He is the face of this whole organization. Now, quick cover, 1, 2, only a 2 count.
I mean, many people have wondered why Daniel Bryan has not cashed in Money in the Bank yet.
Well, and I don't think you're going to, well, and if you ask him, you'll probably get 100 different answers. I don't think he wants to tip his hand right just yet.
Here comes the real yes kicks. Listen to the WEDF Universe. They are on their feet for Daniel Bryan. Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Goldberg just took apart those ring steps, distracting Daniel Bryan, and that probably gave The Miz time to recover, and he kicks out at 2.
Daniel Bryan might have had the match won.
And that's a mistake he can't make again. You cannot let yourself get distracted when you're facing The Miz. He has long since removed any belief that he is, quote-unquote, a finesse guy. He is a very tough opponent, and he is willing to do whatever it takes to score a victory. And that makes him extremely dangerous.
And it seems like The Miz has finally gotten back on the right track now, despite losing to John Morrison, the man he took out last season at WrestleMania. It seems like The Miz is back to where he wants to be.
Well, sometimes it just takes a good victory for any wrestler to get his wits about him again.
Oh, look at Daniel Bryan going up top.
High risk maneuver here for Daniel Bryan. He's waiting. He's laying in wait for The Miz.
Miz doesn't know what's happening. Oh, missile drop kick.
Well, he sure found out. Hook of the leg.
There's a 2 and no. Miz kicks out at 2. Now Daniel Bryan continuing to work on The Miz. But there's the presence of Goldberg at ringside.
Oh. Face wash there from The Miz.
Oh, look
at
Miz
that.
Being all cocky. It looks like he's backfiring.
Yeah, he's regretting that decision.
Daniel Bryan, very popular, very athletic, very talented in that ring, and he can go just like this.
Now duck under and big clothesline by Daniel Bryan.
Look at the WWF Universe. The Yes movement is in full force. Oh, Miz blocked that drop kick. And now Miz with some stiff kicks. Oh. So far, I don't think Miz expected Daniel Bryan to fight this valiant.
No, he didn't. He thought it'd be an easy victory. Though one has to ask, why would you assume it would be easy if you're facing Daniel Bryan? But that says a lot about The Miz. The Miz expects to win every match he gets into. He thinks every opponent is going to be easy and all perfect. And that can cost you right to the side of the head.
Looks like Daniel Bryan might be thinking the knee. Wait, there's
Goldberg
on the apron.
There's Goldberg again.
Goldberg is distracting Daniel Bryan. I wonder if Goldberg wants the Miz in that triple threat so that way they can settle their differences.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And Goldberg's been ejected. So the Miz
Good.
takes advantage of the situation.
Referee should have done it.
Look at the Miz, the opportunistic Miz. Planning Daniel Bryan with that DDT. And Daniel Bryan doesn't know what hit him.
Now in The Miz picking up the bones that Goldberg helped strip.
Oh, drop kick in corner. Don't tell me Miz is going to win this way.
That would be hugely disrespectful. And now he's got him up. Oh, and the skull-crushing finale.
That could be it for Daniel Bryan.
Could be.
Hooks the leg. And 3.
That's it. It's over with.
Picked up a huge upset here tonight on Raw. And as a result, the Miz is going to WEDF Rebellion to face John Cena and Goldberg in a triple threat. That is if John Cena can actually make it. John Cena has that World Heavyweight Championship Open Challenge. What if John Cena loses?
Well, that's a huge if. And folks, you know what? That's how we're kicking off Raw tonight. If you don't, guys, look at that. If you open with a match like this, you got to stick around. We got a lot of great excitement coming up later on this evening.
Well, we could have Cody Rhodes actually be the champion heading in that match. Look at Goldberg going back to stage.
Yeah, Goldberg, as if to say, well, I did my job. Uh-oh.
For the third week in a row, Stone Cold Steve Austin is the finals. He's in the finals for the King of the Ring tournament. He'll be facing Dolph Ziggler at WEDF Rebellion. And the winner will go on to Summerfest to challenge for the world title. Could we be seeing a future match between these two?
It would not surprise me at all, because if there's anybody in this industry that spoils for a fight, it is Steve Austin.
We could see Stone Cold versus Goldberg in a history-making match. Wait a minute. American Alpha is Chad Gable and Road Dogg. You know, we've been having issues ever since the New Age Fellows were defeated twice in a row by the American Alpha tag team. And the American Alpha's had enough.
That's very true. And, Chad Gable has been deeply angry. I got to see him backstage. All he talks about is how he wants to humiliate the New Age Outlaws.
And the New Age Outlaws have disrespected American Alpha enough. I think Chad Gable snapped.
Well, you can't really blame him. You can't blame him at all, really. And, well, wait a minute. There's badass Billy Gunn.
And Jason Jordan.
Straps are down. And they're on opposite ends of the arena. Oh.
These two tag teams have snapped.
They have. I mean, I think Shane McMahon, you know what? I think he needs to make a match between these two. Just let them work all this out. I mean, they're in the back. They're in the dressing room area, and they are just beating the daylights out of one another.
Jealousy. The New Age Outlaws believe they still have something left in the tank and feel like the Outlaws are overshadowed. We're going to have to get security to break this up.
Absolutely. Well, I think security has corralled those guys, and, well, here comes the man who repeatedly calls himself the modern-day Maharaja.
And Jinder Mahal will be facing Matt Hardy up next. So looks like Jinder Mahal joined the 7 O'Shea Alliance, consisting of O'Shea, Drew McIntyre, and the Bulgarian Rusev. That could be a force to be reckoned with in WEDF.
We'll talk about a United Nations of violence. That's what you got there.
And many are questioning why Jinder Mahal attacked Matt Hardy. I think he joined the O'Shea Alliance.
It would not surprise me.
I think Jinder Mahal's asking for a mic before his match against Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was attempting to make a save from an Evan O'Shea ambush on Chris Jericho. But instead, it was Jinder Mahal that interrupted him. Oh, here we go. Last time on Raw we saw the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy team up and defeated the Brotherhood. And Matt Hardy has a little bit of wave of momentum heading in this match against the modern day Maharaja.
That's very true. And here comes the broken one.
You know, Matt Hardy snapped after Steel Cage lost to Evan O'Shea on an episode of Raw McIntyre attacking before the match. Evan O'Shea has made it clear he wants to get rid of Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho, and anyone else who stands in his way or anyone who thinks Evan O'Shea believes he's better than all these superstars, but he has not proven it.
That's absolutely true. Well, here's how you do it.
You have to use your own alliance to defeat Matt Hardy because you know you can't beat her. You can't beat Chris Jericho on your own. You talk this big game, and you have a lot of people like Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, and Rusev doing your dirty work for you.
That's very true. Bell sounds. But here's the thing now. Matt Hardy, I think, is proving himself to be even more unbalanced than usual because of the fact that he's, become this broken persona.
Well, Jinder Mahal with a cheap shot, shielding behind the referee and hitting a clothesline.
Well, that's a sign of a real champion right there.
Oh, an DDT. And then Evan O'Shea got mad because he couldn't challenge for the United States Championship thanks to losing a triple threat at, I think, last resort involving Matt Hardy and Jericho. But look at Matt Hardy. That's the psyche of Matt Hardy we're talking about. This is not the same Matt Hardy we're used to.
By no means. This is a Matt Hardy that has allowed himself to become extremely unbalanced, extremely crazy. I mean, look, Matt Hardy, a great wrestler, something has completely snapped in his brain.
Well, we even saw that in the tag team match last week on Raw. Evan O'Shea is really snapped. Made Matt Hardy snap.
He is. And he started this whole thing where he says, delete, delete, delete. I mean, what do you make of that?
Evan O'Shea wants to get rid of Matt Hardy before, I guess Evan O'Shea fears the wrath of Matt Hardy.
Well, you need to. You look at all that he's accomplished. Oh, and a back elbow there by Jinder Mahal.
The only time Evan O'Shea's defeated Matt Hardy is thanks to the O'Shea Alliance. So far, every match they've had has been either a no contest or interference or no clear winner.
That's very true, and that's got to be weighing heavily on his brain because you know subconsciously behind all the bravado, he thinks, I can't beat this man.
And Matt Hardy with a jumping clothesline. Matt with right hands trying to get back in this match. But Jinder Mahal again taking to Matt Hardy.
Only a 2 count.
Oh, Mahal looked like he was going for the Cobra Clutch.
Yes, he sure did.
Getting a little aggravated at the referee. Well, Matt Hardy was underneath the ropes.
And you can tell as well as I can that, let's be frank with ourselves here, he's probably looking at Matt Hardy thinking, I've got to do something to this man because if I don't, he's just going to run right over top of me.
Wait, Hardy!
Oh, that's a side effect. Only at 1. That's true.
Oh, Matt Hardy saying it's the end. It's time for Jinder Mahal to become obsolete. No, Jinder Mahal.
With the reversal.
Mahal's putting up a good fight against Matt Hardy.
That he has. I mean, look, I'll give him all the credit in the world. He is standing toe-to-toe against Matt Hardy.
Oh, look at Jinder Mahal now.
Oh, look at that. A dirty cover.
Jinder Mahal making a statement. He was tired of the WEDF locker room disrespecting him. The fans disrespecting him for being a part of Kurt Hawkins and Heath Slater of the Job Squad.
Well, yeah, the 3-man band.
I think that's what the O'Shea Alliance is about. They're tired of being disrespected. They feel like it has something to prove.
Well, that's a huge deal. You know what?
Mahal.
Only a 2 count.
Jinder Mahal is pushing Matt Hardy to the absolute limit.
He is.
I wonder if Matt Hardy's persona is a little affected here.
Well,
the way he's been acting.
Well, you don't do the things that he's done and be of sound mind. Let's be honest. You don't do the things Matt Hardy has done recently and not have a screw loose somewhere.
There's a clothesline and bulldog combination. There's the pinfall.
Only a 2 count.
Matt Hardy thinking high risk, high reward. But Jinder Mahal quick on his 15. Matt Hardy's in trouble. Jinder Mahal going for it. No one home. I think Matt Hardy's thinking the beginning of the end for Jinder Mahal.
I believe that quite profusely. He's got him up. Could be twist of fate.
The twist of fate connects. We got a 1, 2, and it's over.
And Matt Hardy gets a measure of revenge against Jinder Mahal.
That's right, after the O'Shea Alliance, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Matt Hardy proved that he was valiant and victorious in this epic encounter.
He probably thinks that was delightful.
And absolutely wonderful.
And wait a minute. Uh-oh. Well, he almost had to expect this would happen. Here comes the O'Shea Alliance.
Evan O'Shea, Drew McIntyre, and Rusev are coming to, making a beeline to the ring. And they have bad intentions on their mind right now.
Well, if I'm Matt Hardy, I get out of there.
They're surrounding the ring like a pack of vultures. I'm not sure if they're going to let Matt Hardy escape.
Well, here comes Evan O'Shea.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And here comes Rusev and Drew McIntyre. And they're going to pick the bones of an exhausted Matt Hardy.
And Matt Hardy can't fight. There's no way Matt Hardy there's no way he can fend off 3 fresh competitors.
Exactly. Oh, and there's that massive kick by Alexander Rusev.
Wait. Here goes the retribution. Here comes Jack Swagger.
It's the All-American American. American.
And Jack Swagger and Rusev has some history. Jack Swagger also defeated Evan O'Shea not too long ago, thanks to Matt Hardy interfering.
He comes in and with a massive clothesline takes out Alexander Rusev. So it might be evening up the odds a little bit here.
But there's still 2-on-1 in the ring.
Exactly.
Jack Swagger is taking it to the Bulgarian Brute. Jack Swagger has not forgotten about the time that Rusev made Swagger pass out to the accolade.
He most certainly is not.
And Swagger also helped get rid of Rusev and McIntyre before O'Shea's steel cage match against Matt Hardy, proving to be an ally to the Broken One.
Anyway, back in the ring.
Big Show and Chris Jericho have also had issues with the O'Shea Alliance.
Well, now things have gotten even.
We haven't seen Big Show since Rusev demolished the Big Show. And Chris Jericho also has some history with the O'Shea Alliance. He has some revenge after what they did to him, costing the United States Championship at Night of Champions. Oh, there goes McIntyre. There goes McIntyre to the outside. And Evan O'Shea is all alone. Come on, baby!
And Alex, yep.
Drew McIntyre. Look at Drew McIntyre. He's running away.
Well, can you blame him?
He wants no part of Big Show and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, they proved there's no honor among thieves.
Uh-oh, Matt Hardy's back up.
And I think Evan O'Shea's about to start paying.
Get a little dose of your own medicine.
He's about to break him off a little something proper, dog. And that's what you get.
A twist of fate. I don't think these 3 are done. Oh, no. 7 foot, 400-something pound Big Show.
The world's largest athlete, and whoa! Nearly puts him through the mat.
And a code breaker for this manager. Come on, baby! No love lost between these 3 and Evan O'Shea.
Well, Evan O'Shea just learned the hard way a very valuable lesson. Thou shalt not mess with the Big Show.
There's no doubt about that. Okay, Steve Austin had one hell of a ride on the round 3 and 4 of the King of the Ring tournament, defeating Shawn Michaels and Roman Reigns in order to get to Dolph Ziggler. I think we're going to have Goldberg versus Stone Cold at SummerFest.
I think you're absolutely right.
Stone Cold is fired up. And that's the bottom line. Stone Cold is fired up.
Absolutely.
He knows that winning the King of the Ring could be his last opportunity at becoming World Heavyweight Champion at this stage of his career.
And, you know, you can make a good argument that Stone Cold Steve Austin, his career essentially was reborn by winning King of the Ring.
23 years ago.
Exactly.
And we're up to our next matchup of the night. Danny Jackpot continues running the Wyatt family gauntlet in order to get a rematch against Bray Wyatt and WEDF Rebellion. Danny Jackpot must defeat all 3 members of the Wyatt family before Rebellion if he wants to face Bray Wyatt again. Last time around he defeated Bo Dallas. But tonight he's facing a much bigger opponent than Eric Rhodes.
Well, you have to admire his courage, but you have to question his sanity.
Danny Jackpot, I'm surprised he's still fighting for the way Bray Wyatt tried to end his career. Bray Wyatt stabbed him in the back and lied to him. Bray Wyatt believes Danny Jackpot is selfish, self-adored, and doesn't deserve nothing. There's nothing but...
Well, I'm not going to say what I want to say about that man, but well, here comes one of the most dangerous, one of the most violent, one of the most just pure creepy individuals you'll find anywhere in this world.
The Red Sheep, Eric Rowan. Big Red, as they call him.
That's very true. Big Red.
And this is a man from the swamp that you don't want to mess with.
Well, because look, have you ever been to Louisiana? I have. It's got some serious swamps. And I'll tell you this, it's got some things and people you do not want to have to deal with. Well,
I'm sure Bray Wyatt is watching this match from ear to ear, eye to eye.
With great intent. Because he knows.
Bray Wyatt even let Danny Jackpot join his family, albeit forcefully, and then he stabbed him in the back in their World Tag Team title match against the Usos.
Well, let's be frank. I mean, we know a little something about the Wyatt family. How much of that was just him playing mind games? You had to think that there were some mind games involved in that particular situation because
Bray Wyatt believed that Danny Jackpot was actually going to stab him in the back first, so Bray Wyatt was like, "Well, I'm going to stab you first," because Bray Wyatt knows what Danny Jackpot's capable of doing. In his career, Danny Jackpot was a very selfish individual at one point, just consumed by winning titles and stepping over people to get to that point.
That's very true.
So
and
Danny trying to make amends. And Bray Wyatt believes Danny Jackpot's just lying to the masses.
Well, Danny Jackpot has been trying to make himself into a better human being. Bray Wyatt, I don't even think he is human, to be honest with you.
Oh.
And now, Eric Rowan has taken Danny Jackpot out of the ring, and he has begun to put some serious pain onto Danny Jackpot.
I mean, the Wyatt family could be the most destructive force in WEDF right now. I mean, there's the Brothers of Destruction on SmackDown. We have the Shield, and we have the O'Shea Alliance. But then there's the Wyatt family. And they have shown no signs of vulnerability.
Absolutely not. And the thing about the Wyatts that you'll notice, and I've noticed this in my time covering this sport, there's not a weak link. Each of them has their own strengths, their own weaknesses, and they play off each other so well. That's what makes them so dangerous, is that there really is no, if you'll excuse the term, there's no Marty Jannetty of that group.
Even Bo Dallas was fault valiantly against Danny Jackpot. Oh, clothesline, even not rolling down. That one did. You had to consider the force of that clothesline that Danny had to put.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at Eric Rowan, he's got the size and strength of a small foreign car, but he's not to the point where he's not immobile.
One kick KO. This could be it, the grueling.
It could certainly be.
I mean, Bray Wyatt tried to turn Danny Jackpot against his own cousin, Zack Starr. No one home there. And then Matt Eichhorn finally stood up and said enough is enough. Matt Eichhorn has Danny's back towards the Wyatt family. Wait! The cash out! Already!
1, 2 is going to be enough here. It is!
Danny's Jackpot is determined to get Bray Wyatt one-on-one again. What a victory for the CAW icon here tonight.
Well, that's got to be a huge feather in his cap. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Where are they at?
Danny, if I was you, boy, I'd start running.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Antonio Rodrigo is in the Wyatt family compound and Bray's abducted him. One of the superstars that Danny's took under his wing.
And they're at the Hell House, the Wyatt family compound in the swamps of Bogalusa, Louisiana.
To other matters, looks like Evan O'Shea is standing up after what happened earlier tonight.
I don't know. Well,
Bray Wyatt is one sick individual. Oh, wait a minute. Chris Jericho and Evan O'Shea are facing off at WEDF Rebellion. Let's put up a setup top.
Oh, this is going to be good.
This is the first one-on-one match. This has been grueling. Chris Jericho's highlight reel on the Raw after WrestleMania.
And Chris Jericho, did you hear that? The O'Shea Alliance is banned from ringside.
Oh my.
If they interfere, not only are they fired, O'Shea will be fired too.
Good riddance. About damn time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next matchup of the night. We're about to have two competitors that have their sights set on the United States Championship. Here comes Sami Zayn first, and Sami Zayn's set to take on the Primal Warrior, Smoky.
Well, I know Smoky extremely well, and the Smoky that I've had the pleasure of working with alongside in the CCL and DCA, I'll say it, he is one of the most difficult and dangerous opponents in the world. He's got his work cut out for him, does Sami Zayn, if he's wrestling Smoky tonight.
Well, Smoky, you got to talk about Smoky's performance at King of the Ring. He defeated Kevin Owens in round 3, the United States champion at King of the Ring. was unable to defeat Dolph Ziggler in the semifinals. Smoky came up that close. You got to think that's going through Smoky's head, as well as what happened last time on Raw when Kevin Owens attacked Smoky, Sami Zayn, and Alberto Del Rio in their number 1 contenders match. Owens vows he don't think any of them deserve it, but Smoky defeated Kevin Owens 1, 2, 3 at King of the Ring.
That's very true. And here comes Smoky.
You know, Smoky is also a hothead.
You don't say, huh?
I mean, we saw what he did to Duke Ammons at Last Resort inside Hell Cenation. You know, he's stealing at the teeth at getting his hands on Kevin Owens again. Smoky's been on a hunt to finally get back on the right track. He also defeated Alberto Del Rio in the United episode 13 thanks to Sami Zayn throwing Del Rio back in the ring. You know, this bad boy between Sami Zayn and Alberto Del Rio. You got to think, is there a possibility Alberto Del Rio goes up and causes chaos in this match?
I wouldn't doubt that for a minute.
Because Alberto Del Rio believes that he deserves a United States Championship opportunity, and he believes he's better than this upstart rookie named Sami Zayn. Smoky stood up for Sami Zayn. And so, a clean break between these two. This is actually probably going to be one of the most friendly encounters of the night. And that's saying something, Brian, because we've had chaos so far on Raw. Well, you know, still to come, we have Cody Rhodes challenging John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship in the John Cena Open Challenge.
Well, that's very true, and you know the thing about it, that's going to be a great matchup in itself, but collar and elbow tie-up now for, you know, Sami Zayn has had such an amazing career. If you look at it, his career beginning in the Chikara organization, also Jersey All Pro Wrestling. He's wrestled pretty much everywhere in the world you can wrestle at. And boxes the ears of Smoky and just tosses them over.
Sami Zayn was the first WEDF NXT champion, defeating Vin Taylor in the final. Look at Smoky. What is Smoky? Oh, what a back. And Sami Zayn, ever since coming up to the main roster, has had near victories against the likes of Kurt Angle, John Cena, and even Goldberg.
He sure has.
Was struggling King of the Ring tournament against Braun Strowman, and has had Alberto Del Rio in the thorn in his side.
He absolutely has. And the thing about this man that a lot of people don't realize, Alberto Del Rio, he is an amazing wrestler. He's also a great mixed martial artist. I've never seen a man in my time as a wrestling commentator who is as, big DDT there, as egocentric as Alberto Del Rio has become.
Well, Smoky looking for the SKO. No one home. Sami Zayn very quick. Smoky's going to have to watch out for that quickness. That quickness gave Cena, Angle, and Goldberg a run for the money. 3 of Raw's top superstars. Sami Zayn coming off a victory over Rob Van Dam from United.
Yes, he is. An Irish whip. Here he comes. Duck under. Big clothesline, and down goes Sami Zayn.
But one thing Sami Zayn better not be doing is going fist for fist against Smoky.
Very true.
Smoky, like Dolph Ziggler said, fights like his back is against the wall. Dolph Ziggler made a valiant point about Smoky, and Smoky with a spine buster.
Big spine buster. Shades of the great Arn Anderson. Cover 1. 2 is going to be enough here. No.
A similar spine buster made famous by the Animal Batista in that.
Exactly. And now Smoky's starting to roll.
speaking of Arn Anderson, we want to wish our condolences. Rest in peace, Harley Race. Oh,
very true. 8-time NWA World Champion, one of the toughest men ever to lace up a pair of boots.
Yeah, I think Smoky's kind of owned his career after Harley Race with the toughness he provides in that ring.
Yes, he does.
What is Sami Zayn thinking here? Wait,
he
what
throws Smoky out. He's going to fly, it looks like.
Here we go.
He runs in and, whoa, a huge tope suicidial and takes out Smoky.
This could be the momentum changer of the night here. And Sami Zayn hooks the leg into the cover. There's a 1, there's a 2, and a near fall. Wait, Sami Zayn going up top again.
Well, that's a dangerous place for him to be. They call this high-risk moves for a very good reason.
But he connects off the crossbody. Here's a cover 1, 2, and Smoky kicks out in 2. That's good. He has to take a bit to beat Smoky. He's perhaps one of the toughest competitors in WEDF history. If you make him mad, Smoky is very hard.
He most certainly is.
Well,
and he's done that already. Oh, big side kick.
Hooks the leg 1. There's a 2. And no, Smoky also almost defeated Goldberg. I believe NAW No Guts, No Glory for the World Heavyweight Championship. So Smoky knows his time's coming. He just... Oh, side slam. A cover 1, 2, and WEDF Smoky just needs constant week-to-week matches. He's been used to being injury-prone his whole career. Smoky's pushing his body to he's never had in WEDF before.
That's very true, and the thing about it, Smoky has proven more than anyone else. He's proven that he can go with the very best in this business.
Oh no, this is not good.
No, Smoky.
Shades of Sami Zayn's arch rival Kevin Owens.
Could be that apron bomb. Nope.
Sami Zayn fighting out of that. Oh, nice head scissor takedown. Sami Zayn knows he was in deep trouble there. Sami Zayn going for a power slam, and Smoky gets, and that made Smoky mad. And Smoky, Sami Zayn with the counter there. Right, this is a pretty good matchup between these two we're having.
We are getting one of the finest matches you can get here anywhere in wrestling, and we're seeing it right here, here in the WEDF.
Reversal by Smoky. No one home there. Sami Zayn hesitating for a moment. Go for O'Connor roll up. There's a 1,
2. Only no. Smoky is tenacious. He won't stay down. I know that from my time in the DCA and CCL working with this man.
Well, he's a former DCA World Champion. Smoky go for an Alabama slam.
And the torque he got on that. Did you see that?
Smoky has so many moves that he can beat you with. Oh, Smoky looking for the end, maybe thinking acid splash. Taking his time. Wait, there's no Rio.
Well, we knew he wouldn't stay out of this.
Oh, one of the superstars of the United States Championship hunt has ruined this match.
And this match is going to be thrown out.
This is absolutely uncalled for.
Absolutely true. This is disgraceful.
Now Sami Zayn a little dazed. Sami Zayn doesn't know what him and Del Rio going after Sami Zayn now.
Well, Del Rio is being extremely difficult right now.
He believes he deserves a chance at the United States Championship. All three men were robbed of that opportunity by Kevin Owens last. Well, Smoky fighting back. Smoky's had enough. But Del Rio, these two men are worn out. They don't have nothing left. And Del Rio's just pick up the scraps. Oh no, what is Del Rio going for? Oh my God! Sami Zayn trying to fight Del Rio off. This is a despicable act by Del Rio.
Yes, it is. And Del Rio, oh!
Del Rio shouting at JBL. Where is my United States Championship match? Del Rio thought that it was only going to be Smoky and Zayn fighting.
Oh, now what?
Wait. Oh my.
Okay.
We're going to have a fatal four-way. And Kevin Owens is living. A fatal four-way. Kevin Owens will have to defend against Smoky, Sami Zayn, and Alberto Del Rio. And next week on Raw, Owens will have to team up with Del Rio to face Smoky and Zayn in a tag match. And Owens is living.
Well, he's chasing.
Owens is beside himself. He's just running everywhere.
I've never seen him this angry before.
But up next on WEDF Raw, the World Tag Team Championships are on the line as the club challenge to the Usos for the World Tag Team Championship. And the club actually defeated the Dream Team to actually earn this opportunity not too long ago.
You've got one of the most decorated tag teams in the entire world of professional wrestling. Luke, Doc Gallows, and Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the club.
And the way the club got here, they defeated the Dream Team, which is AJ Styles and Zack Starr, thanks to some interference from the Wyatt family. And, the fall, and, there's also been the issue of AJ Styles trying to be recruited by Anderson and Gallows, saying that he's better off staying away from Zack Starr and reforming the club. It's made Zack Starr's life a living hell. So not only has Zack Starr had to fight the Wyatt family, he's had to deal with these two.
Exactly, and that's made it almost impossible for these men just to focus. Well, and they have a chance at some championship gold coming up right here in a minute.
Here comes Jimmy and Jay Uso. The Uso actually defeated the Dream Team in a tables, ladders, and chairs match at Night of Champions Extreme Rules to become the World Tag Team Champions.
The team known as the head of the penitentiary, the Uso Penitentiary as they call it, Jimmy and Jay, part of one of the most famous legendary families in all of wrestling, the famous Anoa'i family of Samoa.
That is correct. And the Usos in their first tag team title defense defeated Bray Wyatt and Danny Jackpot. However, Bray Wyatt had no intention.
He did not. And give them their due, they have not backed down from any of their way.
That is correct.
And here we go.
I mean, even on episode of United 13, Cody Rhodes and Goldust stood up, and the club the Dream Team were attacked and were scheduled to face being an 8-man tag on United and weren't able to show it, so Cody Rhodes and Goldust took their spot. So you gotta wonder, Styles and Zack might have some revenge on the club, or is AJ Styles wearing Zack, the man that made him famous in Japan?
There you go. The club, former IWGP World Tag Team Champions.
And this is going to be, no doubt, a back and forth match.
Oh, wait a minute.
Speaking of the Dream Team.
Well, speak of the devil and he'll show his face. Look who it is.
Oh, looks like they're going to have a front row seat here.
That's the phenomenal AJ Styles and Zack Starr.
Zack Starr, the former WEDF World Heavyweight Champion. Lost to Malik Brown at Prestige 2.
Well,
and here we go. This match is underway.
And it's going to be Luke Gallows and I want to say, is that Jimmy?
That's Jey Uso.
Jay, I apologize. Jay does not wear the...
You got to wonder, you think Zack Starr and AJ Styles being on the stage could be beneficial for the Usos?
It'd have to be because the way you look at it, Gallows and Anderson are going to be trying to keep focus, but they're not going to be able to be focused considering who's staring down at them this whole time. So it'll be very interesting to see if they can keep the focus where it has to be, which is the middle of that ring to become World Tag Team Championship, World Tag Team Champions. Add that to the legacy of gold.
There's no doubt about that. Oh, what a boot by Gallows.
Luke Gallows, and now in comes Machine Gun Carl Anderson. And these, but to mention, kind of go back to what they were doing. They're not just IWGP World Tag Champions. They were winners of the World Tag League, which is a prestigious tournament over in Japan. And of course, part of that famous stable, the Bullet Club.
You can't question the heart of the Usos either.
No, the Usos, these guys have had a career that has started out in Texas. They drove 10 straight hours just to get their first match. They have been driven their entire career, and they are part of a family that includes Alpha the Wild Samoan, includes Rikishi, The Rock, anybody in the business, you name it. That whole family, the Anoa'i bloodline, is so legendary in the world of professional wrestling. And here comes Jimmy.
Yeah, the suplex. Gallows actually called him there. And it's deep out to Jay.
Exactly. Oh, wait. Roll up.
The Usos know each other so well. Maybe Jay wanted to do that on purpose. But Gallows, like a freight train in that ring.
Most certainly is. I mean, Luke Gallows, one of the toughest men in this entire... You'll not find anybody who is more in tune with... And a huge avalanche from Luke Gallows. And now cover 1, 2. Will it be enough here? No. And, you know, one of the things our fans often ask is, why do tag teams go for so many covers like that? Well, it's a good reason. They're not going to get the pin every time. They know that. But every time they have to kick out, their opponent has to expend energy to do it. And it's just, and eventually you will just wear them out.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. They're running into a wall. Oh, look at the strength of Jimmy Uso. You know, Irish moving to the corner. There's a tag to Jay. This is where the Usos work best. Double super kick. Oh, and near fall. Here comes Gallows. This is what the club do best. Cheap shot. Oh, there goes Gallows.
Oh, the Usos, known for that amazing upper body strength they have, and oh, he's got him up. Oh.
Jay fighting back. Now, I was whipping Gallows, and there's a back elbow.
Big flying forearm. And in comes Jimmy.
And Jimmy, oh!
That's some great double teamwork you see there from the Usos.
So far, the Usos are in control. No. Wiggling out.
And now finally gets in the tag to Luke Gallows, and in comes the Big Doc.
Big Doc Gallows. Uh-oh. Got him goozled. Looking for a choke slam. He hits.
Oh. Massively powerful. Cover 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Gallows thought he had the match won.
You can see there in the frustration in his eyes, and he can't allow himself to get frustrated in a situation like this. You just can't let that happen.
Oh, go for a suplex, but Gallows too big, too strong.
And too tough. And now, he's up. Fireman's carry into a slam.
The Samoan drop made famous by the Uso family. Samoan families.
Exactly, the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika. And later, Samu and Fatu, the Islanders, and up. Whoa, again!
Look at the strength of the Usos there.
Exactly.
Anderson broke that up.
Luke Gallows weighs just a bit shy of 300 pounds. They threw him around like he was nothing.
But look at Anderson right there with that drop kick, that heel kick. That could be the opening the club needs back in this match.
That's very true. And now Gallows up, got Jay, and big body slam there. Going to cover him.
And Gallows goes about 6'6", 6'7".
He is 6'7", about 310, 320 pounds. He is a very massive individual. But one of the things about him that everyone, he's a huge guy, but he's also very immobile. For a man of his size, he has amazing agility.
I mean, he even showed signs of that back in the day when he was a part of CM Punk's Traded Society, where Punk was battling Rob Van Dam's 420 Society. Uh-oh. Got too much punch there. Might cost them. But Jimmy's back in the ring.
Yeah, and Jimmy, he's a house of fire.
Another Samoan drop. And now Gallows trying to get in. Oh, what a right.
Jimmy Uso is fighting off both of these men single-handed, almost.
Uh-oh.
He turned his...
Carl Anderson trying to attack him. Jimmy went right through.
Jimmy sidestep. Well, Jimmy had a huge head of steam. Was able to sidestep Carl Anderson, but that might be a mistake. Because now...
Anderson took care of Jay, but no. Like cover 1, and no. Jay breaks it up.
And Jey Uso now going back to the ring apron.
Oh, look at Gallows right there.
Yeah, Gallows, low bridges Now Jimmy in a bad way right now. Wait.
Jimmy. Pushing the DDT to cover. No.
Only a 2 count.
They hit a DDT on Gallows on the outside, and Jimmy.
Oh, and the headbutt.
Back in his favor.
Exactly, and that headbutt, there's, what they say about Samoans, they got thick heads. So those headbutts even more dangerous than they usually are.
And now the Usos going for another normal super kick. They were keeping the big man away from the ring. That was Wyatt's strategy. Isolating the ring in half. And this could be the beginning again for Gallows and Anderson. Samoan hip attack. Made famous by the late great Umaga.
Exactly. He's got him up now. And in comes Jimmy.
He's going for it. There's the Usos splash.
Now cover.
2 and 3.
That's all she wrote.
As Jay took care of Luke Gallows. And the Usos retain the World Tag Team Championships. You gotta wonder, maybe the Dream Team being present got under the club's skin.
Wouldn't deny me. It wouldn't surprise me a bit in the slightest. But regardless of how it happened, the Usos still your WEDF World Tag Team Champions. And there goes the Dream Team walking away as if to say, oh, what? Well, hold on.
Matt Eichhorn's had some issues with the Wyatt family as well. Last time on Raw, after saving Danny Jackpot, Luke Harper attacked Eichhorn in a way, and we've never seen Eichhorn attack before. And Eichhorn's trying to make up for the mistakes he made last season, too. Oh. Matt Eichhorn telling Bray to fear him. Matt Eichhorn lost before returning King of the Ring, lost in a singles match to Bray Wyatt on the suspect farewell, but enough of that for a while. We had a World Heavyweight Championship open challenge with Cody Rhodes. And he's such a challenge. Can Cody Rhodes defeat the leader of the Cenation and change the landscape of WEDF Rebellion as well? We're about to find out right now.
Here we go, guys.
World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Will Cody Rhodes be the one that's successful? So far in the John Cena Open Challenge, John Cena has defeated Duke Ammons, and he also defeated Sami Zayn.
The man they call the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, a man who, the youngest son of the legendary late great Dusty Rhodes, brother of Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, part of a great legendary family bloodline is Cody Rhodes.
That's right. And Cody Rhodes and Goldust were in a losing effort for the Hardy Boys because Cody Rhodes, you know, he has a lot to prove in this match.
He has to prove that he can still go. Has to prove that he can be champion.
And Cody Rhodes, ever since losing the Intercontinental Championship in WEDF last season, has not really been that successful. I mean, it took a little convincing from Goldust to get Cody Rhodes on the right track of being the fan favorite again after that failed run of Smoky to perfection to turn it back to.
And there he is. Leader of the Cenation, the chain gang soldier, whatever you want to call it. Give him his due. You don't have to like him, but you need to respect him. One of the finest on the face of planet John Cena.
One of the most polarizing superstars in wrestling history.
That I will give you every day of the week and price on Sunday. With the work he does in the community, the charity work he does, a great ambassador for the sport of professional wrestling as a whole. And he is putting on the line, and give him credit. He's putting the belt on the line every single week in the John Cena challenge.
John Cena, perhaps the true face of WEDF, considering all that, who by the great Hulk Hogan, the New World of Mr. McMahon, and the Miz last season, all that, and finally reaching the top, finally winning the World Heavyweight Championship in the last man standing match against and a man that also gave him help. John Cena has went through adversity, and John Cena says he's the man now. He's the man you're going to have to go to be the man. That's why John Cena is making these open challenges. He wants to give superstars like Sami Zayn, Duke Ammons, Cody Rhodes an opportunity they never received last season when Mr. McMahon was in charge. But now that Shane McMahon's in charge, well, it's game on for everyone.
Here we go.
Bell rings, and here we go.
This is it.
Our main event of the evening, you got to think that Goldberg and The Miz, and even Daniel Bryan are watching this match.
They most certainly are. Cody Rhodes with the side headlock trying to wear down John Cena.
Go for like a wrist lock. John Cena transitioned to the headlock. Each time you get in that headlock, it squeezes your head, gets rid of oxygen, you can't breathe.
Very true. Also puts a lot of pressure on the temples of the side of your head, which are two pressure in your body. Clusters of nerves are right there, and that can just debilitate you as well.
A stalemate between Rhodes and Cena. And John Cena, fireman's carry, a little mini AA, if you want to call it that. Irish whip. And John Cena, whoa, look at the athleticism of John Cena. And John Cena even failed to capture the WEDF Championship from Samoa Joe at lashing back. John Cena had an upward hill to climb, becoming number one contender in an 8-man battle royal, outlasting Smoky as the last man to get to that point. John Cena intention of losing that World Heavyweight Championship. He'd be damned to have like Goldberg and Miz hold that title again hostage. What do you think of that solution from John Cena?
I'll say about John Cena, I mean, you look at that. Oh, snapmare takeover by Cody Rhodes. I'll say this: Cody Rhodes, he can't afford to let up in a situation like this. Considering what is on the line here, the heavyweight championship of the world, and what goes with it, he is going to have to fight like a man possessed.
He can't get frustrated like this even after one count.
Exactly. No, it's way too early for a pinfall. That egocentricism, that is going to have to go away for the American Nightmare.
Oh, what a clothesline. If you allow John Cena to breathe like that, he'll pick you apart, much like his Boston buddy Tom Brady in New England. Just like John Cena's doing now. And John Cena going for, Cody Rhodes count.
And got him in a backslide.
Nicely done there, too.
Yes. And give. Looks like Cody Rhodes, a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, dropped him right on his head with that package pile driver.
Cody Rhodes, also a former tag team champion in WEDF, along with Legacy Ted DiBiase. Oh, look at this. 2-0. Cody Rhodes, former Intercontinental Champion, held it second longest to Joshua Bishop / Ocho Jack.
That's true.
Oh, what a cutter. Saved of his former mentor, Randy Orton.
That's true.
2-0. One of John Cena's big time rider.
Exactly. And, this is our main event tonight. In the words of Gorilla Monsoon, it'd be a main event anywhere in the country.
John Cena with a powerbomb and Cody Rhodes in the road.
One thing about John Cena, you're not going to beat John Cena in a power game. You're not going to beat him in a strength contest. He is one of the strongest, one of the most purely strong individuals you'll find anywhere in the world of wrestling. If Cody wants to win the World Heavyweight title,
look at that.
Did you see a transition? I thought we were going to see the AA all of a sudden, but we don't.
But Cody Rhodes. Oh, look at that.
Hurricane Rana, and he dropped him on his head as well. 2. Only a 2 count.
And Cody Rhodes also knows you can't beat John Cena in a striking contest.
No, he's going to have to use his pure chain wrestling skills. He's going to have...
Don't go hold. John Cena hesitating a little bit. No, Cody Rhodes sees it coming.
Yep, it is a leg trip. He sort of grapevine the leg a little bit.
Cody Rhodes going for an Alabama slam.
And he just drove the air out of it.
And
only a 2.
That took a lot out of Cody Rhodes. He saw him collapse before he made that cut. Cody Rhodes maybe thinking move something, but John Cena gets up to his feet. John Cena. Oh, look at the sprint!
Well, I told you the strength, and there's the attitude adjustment.
Hey, is John Cena going to retain? There's a 2, and Cody kicks out of it.
Cody kicks out of the AA. And John Cena, as a lot of people in this arena is in a state of disbelief.
John Cena's thinking, this kid's tough. What do I have to do to beat this grandson of a plumber?
The son of the plumber.
And look at John Cena. This is where John Cena is very dangerous.
What they jokingly call the 5 moves of doom, but it's the setup stuff, and now it could be time for that 5-knuckle shuffle.
Oh, Cody got the foot up.
Cody well scouted.
What is Cody thinking? Sends Cena to the outside. Oh, Cody Rhodes
gonna fly. Oh, and a senton over the top rope to the cement floor.
Cody Rhodes putting his body on the line, knowing what's at stake in this match. An opportunity of a lifetime he wouldn't be getting under Mr. McMahon's leadership. There's a 2, and no. Oh, what a treat we're having here. We wouldn't see these matches under Mr. McMahon's regime.
That's true. We are getting quality matches on a weekly basis.
We've been Triple H versus Orton, Edge versus Cena. We've been seeing the same people over and over. John Cena's given many superstars an opportunity.
And that's what he has to do. And that's the sign of a champion. Love him or hate him, it is a sign of a true world champion. Now 1, 2, only a 2.
Cena is considered the general of the locker room. Oh, here we go.
I think now we're going to see that 5-knuckle shuffle.
This time John Cena's going to hit it. He does.
There it is. And now we could see a second AA. He hits this one. It's going to have to be over.
Well, no, Cody Rhodes. Oh!
I'm around again.
Wait, Cody. He's going to hit Crossroads.
There's the Crossroads.
Two champions. 1, 2. Cena kicks out.
Cena just barely gets that shoulder up at 2, and a very long 2 it was.
And Cody Rhodes taking too much time. Taunting John Cena.
He can't do that. You can't do that, Cody.
Cody Rhodes stalking John Cena. Cody Rhodes knowing he needs to stay on John Cena. You can't let him. Oh, John Cena's on toe hold. Cena called him. SPF locked in. Cody Rhodes is in trouble.
Got him in the STF.
John Cena making Cody Rhodes pay for taking too much time. Cody
exactly, and he got his hand under the bottom rope, so he did force the break. Great ring awareness there from Cody Rhodes.
But John Cena back on the offense, not letting up on Cody Rhodes.
I mean, it could be thinking AA right here.
Going for another one. No, Cody Rhodes again countering.
I mean, I'll say this. Cody Rhodes has given John Cena all the fight he wants and then some tonight.
Oh, what an enziguri.
That quickness is what has made Cody Rhodes a formidable force in the world of professional wrestling.
Wait, Cody thinking disaster kick.
The beautiful disaster.
Will this be it? New champion, 2-0. Cena again kicks out of 2.
And he's starting to get into it with the referee. That's a mistake you can't make.
Cody Rhodes maybe thinking another Crossroads. Not many people kicked out of the Crossroads. No, Cena gets some elbows up.
John Cena is starting to get that fire back. Reversal.
Reversing. John Cena reversing. John Cena, what is Cena thinking?
Wait a minute.
John Cena thought he had
the match won, and uh-oh. And this match is still going on.
John Cena thought he had He had Cody Rhodes beat. Goldberg's making a beeline for the ring. One of the two other men will be facing John Cena at Rebellion for the World Heavyweight Championship, coming down to the ring. Right, this could be trouble.
This could be big trouble. And the thing about it, in that ring, Cody Rhodes is starting to stir, and this match is still technically going on. And is he going to
Cody Rhodes is on the outside.
And that referee is trying to tell Goldberg, hey, man, we got a World Heavyweight title match. Get the heck out of here.
I don't know where Cody Rhodes is at. Cody Rhodes is on the outside.
Now, our camera... Wait a minute! That's The Miz!
Oh, come on now. This match is not going to end this way. Come on.
This is ridiculous.
This is a sour way to end this match. Cody Rhodes gave John Cena the match of his career, and this is how it ends.
He did. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Goldberg with the spear.
Oh. Thrown out now, guys. What do you think?
There's no doubt about that. What a sour way to end.
This is a sad state of affairs. We were having a great World Heavyweight title match, and Cody Rhodes, I think Cody Rhodes, he better get ticked off. He better get with these people and say, thank you for costing me a shot. And I think he had a legitimate chance of becoming the heavyweight champion of the world.
And Goldberg and Miz are working together, but for how long?
Probably not for very long.
Kurt Angle!
Here comes Kurt Angle! The Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, is in the ring.
Against the retribution of the Miz for episode 352, and now Goldberg and Angle, no strangers. Angle with a German suplex. Angle suplex machine.
The wrestling machine. The Olympic gold medalist.
No love lost between Miz and Angle and Goldberg and Angle. Miz trying to fight back. Miz very dangerous. But now John Cena fighting back.
There's a shoulder block.
And the modified back suplex. And now Kurt Angle with another journey. Cena, I'm sure, is very pissed off about the ending of this.
Yep, and he's going to take it out on the Miz.
And John Cena, attitude adjustment and an angle slam. Angle and Cena standing tall. So this is the fate of Miz and Goldberg at Rebellion. There's no doubt that there's going to be some retribution and some rebellion from Miz and Goldberg.
Absolutely. And guys, what a great match. What a great night of wrestling.
And what a sour way for it to end.
Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly. But Kurt Angle and John Cena stand tall tonight.
I'm sure John Cena will get Cody Rhodes another opportunity. But for Brian Hennick, this is Front Dog. We will see you on SmackDown. Good night.